Messing up. I'm messing this all up. Hold on. Okay. Get rid of that top. Yeah, get rid of that. Right, cool. Now, one last thing. These, plug them into here. I thought they were plugging in already. Anyways, alright. Cool. Okay. What is up? It's your boy JNW Boss in the building, and we are live, as you can see, for another Retro React. If you saw the video I did a couple of days ago, you'll know what this show is. This is, well, I was about to say I'm about to react to my first ever WCW pay-per-view, but that's a lie, because I've seen a couple of other WCW shows. Particularly, I saw I think it was WCW Halloween Havoc. I think it actually was 97, had that excellent match with Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero. It was outstanding. Loved it. Anyways, this is Starcade 97. So, this pay-per-view requested by Connor Young. If you all have any requests, leave them in the comment section of, well, y'all could join in the stream and leave the comment sections here, and I'll see him. I'll take notes. I already have another request. Someone wants me to watch the Slammy Awards episode of Raw from 2009. I hope it has some significance as up to why they want me to watch it. But anyways, enough stalling. Let's get to it. Dang. Whatever. Let's go. Hello, the Rubs just jumped in. Let me know if y'all can hear me just fine, or if I need to adjust something or whatever. Sting. It's all stuff right here, yo. He witnessed the ruin of an empire. Yo, word. He has a bat and everything. He ain't playing no games. Them brother is not playing any games right now. Trying to move my chair a little bit. Damn, Dick. Oh, that's kind of in the way. Sure. Alright. Anyway, Starcade 97. Feel free to drop a comment or let me know of any other suggestions that you guys have. Really? Tony Schiavone, Dusty Rhodes, and Mike Tenay. Okay.
Hi everybody, along with the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Professor Iron Mike. We've waited for a lifetime, but an event not without controversy. Over the last 36 hours, Mike Tenay, there's been a great deal of talk from the NWO and controversy raised about the referee for the Sting.
The referee.
Tonight.
Bruh.
Would be put into a hat. And J.J. Dillon, the chairman of the WCW Executive Committee, he will draw a name of the official for Sting and Hogan out of the hat. We'll find out later in the broadcast.
Dusty Rhodes, you may have seen as we open the program, many WCW wrestlers in attendance. As a matter of fact, we talked about unity. Look at members of Harlem Heat out there. Even Sonny Ono is there. You know, there's been so much talk about unity among WCW athletes. We have seen it over the past few weeks, Dusty.
That they're gonna sit out in the stand, just watch it in the back.
In attendance, watching, has their eyes ready for Sting and Hollywood Hogan. Before they became wrestlers, were professional wrestling fans. But on this night, we await.
Yo, I'm through the way.
That the whole world is waiting to see. Well, I tell you what, Tony, destiny from the time that you want to be a great athlete leads you to a final place, leads you to a big event. Destiny has brought Hollywood Hulk Hogan here. Destiny has brought Sting here. Destiny has brought the world all over here for this big, huge event.
Arby's as he rose.
Without controversy,
Man, he's struggling with them there right now.
Sting, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, this is why you put on the tanks. This is why you go hours on the road. This is why you train hard. This is what it's all about, guys. What we need to do is tie these horses to this post outside. Get on through this swing and do it. Because there's a fight about to break out right here at Starcade.
It's going to be the biggest
Okay.
fight ever. Now, fans, there's another controversy concerning Kevin Nash. And as you hear the music, we're ready to start. We received a press release from the NWO before this
Popping off with Kevin Nash.
that Kevin Nash would not be here tonight to face the guy. It might be understanding that's all we know. Plain and simple, that's it. And controversy seems to be the
There we go.
backdrop to Starcade 1997. That's all we can tell you about that. We're scheduled to go.
And that's just all the WCW period. Like, I haven't.
Hopefully we'll have more as the night unfolds here at Starcade. Let's go to David Spencer and the opening bout.
Let's get started.
Gentlemen, WCW Starcade 1997 begins with this one-fall contest for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship.
Alrighty.
Introducing was the challenger. He's from Cleveland, Florida.
Demolingo. I haven't really seen any of Demolingo's matches. I really haven't. I watched a little bit of WCW, like this thing called, before the network, there was a thing called WWE Classics on Demand. I don't know if any of y'all remember that. But, yeah.
Maybe something's up here, Mike.
Tony, we really don't know. It would certainly seem like that might be a possibility. Is this a ploy on the part of the New World Order? Well, that's been their MO since they've been on the scene. We'll find out later in this broadcast.
Well, there's nothing that goes on.
What was that? Is that Eddie Guerrero? Eddie Guerrero?
It does not take away from the fact that
Eddie?
the bottom line is
Rey Mysterio, good.
Hulk Hogan right here tonight on this great pay-per-view.
Hello, there was jumped in.
From El Paso, Texas,
Yep, Eddie Guerrero.
your Cruiserweight Champion, Eddie Guerrero.
Is that the same ring announcer?
Will make his way to the ring. Here he comes, the WCW
Hold on.
Champ. We're going to open up with a tremendous matchup.
Oh, it should be. I would hope so.
Eddie Guerrero, look at this crowd.
I can't really say much because I haven't seen W. I don't, you know, I didn't watch WCW, so this is all just new to me.
Now, since we bring you the telecast here, you see the TV champ Disco Inferno.
Great look at the crowd here at the MCI Center, the $200 million MCI Center, and the first ever professional wrestling event. How many people are here, Tony? Over 20,000, I know.
Over
24,000 was the
20,000.
last number
24,000.
that I heard, and we're going to start it off. Charles Robinson, the opening referee here tonight. And,
That doesn't seem like any. That doesn't seem good, you know, for them being your biggest.
referee, Sting and Hollywood Hogan. So much controversy.
Can we get started?
So much noise made in the
Eddie, okay, go and play Ring Around the World with the referee.
If you go back to dream what
What we got? Yo, the takedown though.
tonight.
Yo, that chain wrestling though. Dang, yo. Oh, he getting it. Oh, Malenko got him now. You're like, you know, forget all that chain wrestling. We just going in, bro. Get him. Beat him down. Woo.
What does he really stay or stand here at WCW all the way along? I talked a lot about destiny. This matchup right here off the get-go is a match of destiny.
How?
If you run down this card, they are matches of destiny. This one here already.
Why we're gonna have that one stupid match and just we're still gonna find a reason to say that it's a match of destiny.
Down there, Eddie Guerrero comes back home.
Yo, Eddie.
Match to main event. What impact will these bouts today at Starcade have on wrestling in 1998 and in the future?
Oh, maybe who goes into 1998 as the champion? Who went into 1998 as the champion?
Or Dean Malenko in this opening bout. One of two, or actually three title bouts tonight when you all
Here we go.
title on the line.
Super. Just straight into it, just bam. What's good?
That was on everyone's mind. You saw today when fans were lining up to get the last remaining tickets.
I didn't.
Finally did here. You saw many fans with Sting hats on,
NWO shirts.
Getting blasted.
Shirts here tonight. That's the one event on everybody's mind, and you can see with the wrestlers in attendance two things. They want to see what happens. They want to see it live as it happens, and also it's a show of unity.
Why can't he just in the back and watch it? Whatever. Anyway, I see kind of what they're doing though. I see what they're doing, but like, you know, it's like you're into the WrestleMania, so you better. WCW's answer to WrestleMania. Here we go. Yeah, oh goodness dang. Okay, he tried that. Nope. Malenko was like, nope. Getting you a powerbomb, bro. What's good? Roll up.
Obviously, the brain is not out here with us. Well, that's another controversy going on. Well, really, if you remember what happened in Nitro,
Oh.
they took over Nitro and destroyed all the efforts that we had put into a set. And
Here we go. Nope.
In a ring match, they threw David Fincher out. They ran us off. Here's a cover again. They demanded Mike Tenay come back. And Bobby Heenan
Here we go.
seemed as if he will go.
No.
The front runner is.
Here we go. Backslide. Battle of backslide. Nope. Hey, that's power slam, dude. Let's go. I don't even have. Again, I don't really have a lot to say because this is my first time watching the show. This is my first time watching the show, A, and B, this is a WCW show. I haven't really watched a whole lot of WCW, so. Eddie, it's kind of hard to fight someone on your knees, dog. You don't have to. And he was literally scurrying on his knees, dog. Come on. Oh, wow.
Right now, ruling the ring and getting on the outside. And that, of course,
Anybody want to get back in the ring, though, because him hanging out there, not a good idea. Well, he is the champion, so I don't know. He could get himself counted out. Could work.
Members of WCW, the fact that Kevin Nash would not be in attendance here tonight. And immediately we thought, something is up.
Maybe.
Sure, and hopefully tonight, during the course of this program, we will find out exactly what is going on and why Kevin
Give him
Nash
the leg.
will be here to wrestle the Giant. That matchup, the Battle of the Giants, the Battle of the Biggest Men, was much anticipated around the world as well, guys.
It certainly was, and we expect at some point tonight during Starcade for the NWO to address that situation.
Hello to the two people who have jumped in. Can y'all hear me clearly at all? Anyway. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. This is just anything audio-wise.
Right here with all the controversy surrounding us. Eddie Guerrero took an
opportune
time there, guys, to come in there and take the legs out of Dean Malenko.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. But the problem I see, we're gonna keep hearing about controversy every 5 seconds from the commentary team. Nightmare. Yo, that was dirty, bro. You shouldn't have to do him like that. Yo, that dropkick though. That's like busting with jaw. Firing up.
Strangers in the ring, longtime rivals, longtime tag team partners, even, and they recently on a Monday Nitro formed a tag team, but with this cruiserweight title at stake, back to that rivalry situation.
Oh, knee, constant knee. What's good? Dang, he just tossed him over that top rope, yo. Lord. He's not doing like that. He just like it's not like he was directly in front of the rope, but he just straight sling him from like close to halfway across the ring. And that close out though. Right to the cup. What's good? Nope. He tried. Pretty good match so far. I'll get some match. Great. Pretty good match. Nightmare. I'm getting sick of that freaking of Kevin Nash. Just focus on the match, please.
And as the seconds and minutes tick away till we get to that main event later on here tonight.
I gotta say, they're hyping the main event, though.
It comes on the same night where Hogan and Sting will both have their biggest night ever. It just, I don't know.
Yeah, because that match has been hyped for like years. They didn't touch each other. I think that one that time people were like long-time WCW fans could help me out. Wasn't that during the time where like Sting was like hanging up in the Raptors for like 98% of 98.9% of the time, whatever. Yo, oh my goodness, yo, that flapjack, yo. And he took that. Bruh. Damn. Yeah, I took a time. Yeah, I asked for a timeout too. You don't see me up through there like that. No, I did not sign up for that. Nope.
You have tuned into the event that the world has waited for. Eddie Guerrero and Dean Malenko giving it their all here in the opening battle.
He literally just kicked the boot off.
His wife gave birth to a daughter on Christmas night. It's the first child for the Malenkos. Larissa is her name.
Dang, okay. Malenko like, you know what? Appreciate the gesture. No, drop kick, no.
Malenko is so focused he will not buy any of those shenanigans from Eddie Guerrero.
Ain't buying into nothing. You gonna get back in? Somewhat, maybe. Yep. They're taking this whooping right now, though. For the moment. I like it. It's not spot crazy. So far, the match hasn't been spot crazy, but it is very technical. Almost like UK. Almost like the UK championship for that. Yo. I think it was like testing strength. Your hands are about to be done, dog. Don't. Yep, your hands done. Like, if I was Eddie, I would have, like, I kind of look weird because, like, if I was Eddie, I would have immediately got my hands away the second he let go. And then just took the stop and then took the drop kick to the chest. But you can't make the argument, oh, his hands were too much to hurt, so, you know, he couldn't move him, but, you know, whatever. Tornado! Tried. Nope. Malenko's like, and no, just to everything, no. Back to. Nope. Man. Easily? Yeah, somewhat. Oh, yeah, the cover Malenko, yeah, easily, I'll say easily. What was that? Ooh, what did that hit? What's good? What's good? Off the rope. Nope. Oh, which is in this section. Still going. They going in right now. They going in. Good luck. No. Knees. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Be careful. Ooh, okay. Oh, gonna hang him up over this top rope though. Dang it. I thought Eddie was about to take the worst fall out to the floor I will ever see. And then again, one of the things that would tease something like that. Here we go. Got him. Oh, okay, that was innovative. Back out to the leg. That's how you bust a knee. That is exactly how you bust someone's knee.
Double slingshot move by Guerrero, first in the ring, then out. But again, the purpose remains the same. He continues to work over the leg of Dean Malenko.
Not a bad idea. I think it's always the best word to work on. Weakest throw into the ring post I've ever seen. What is this?
Has it staked out now, and he's going to try and take the knee and wrap it
Oh.
around the steel post.
Oh. That looked, well, now you got the steps. Well, your leg is about to be done in about 2 seconds. Yep, your leg is done. Your leg is officially done. Yep, it's like I'm done. Getting drop kick steps first. Drop kicking the steps in someone's knee, y'all. Is that serious? Good luck walking. Good point. Cruiserweight.
Valentine, we have wrestlers everywhere here tonight. And I say this twofold because of the importance of Sting and Hogan, and because the direction of professional wrestling tonight will change.
He is putting in work right now. This is the opening match. You would never really expect an opening match to go about as long as this one has been going so far.
Not only last week, but a couple of weeks ago, and
This is thought. This is playful thought. It's usually an opening match and oh, that powerbomb.
Powerbomb with authority.
And no. Nope.
It sure has been nice to see that united front by World Championship Wrestling as everyone gathers together tonight.
Bet money for NWO people are going to show up too. I mean, if they don't, I don't know what's wrong with them.
That's why so many
Up over his shoulder, electric chair, roller, try, wheelbarrow suplex. This is a good match. I'm liking it. Kind of slow, real, kind of technical, real technical, but, you know, not bad. I'm liking this match so far. And the reason I'm not having, you know, a whole lot of reaction to things because, you know, I'm not gonna lose my mind over like a pin or a kick or none of that stuff. Say it. Expect me to do the phoned in reactions, you got the wrong one. That's why these are live. Yo, that Tilderworth backbreaker though was nice. Do the cover. Vertebrae in your neck, correct? I'm getting sick of hearing about this controversy crap. Can y'all like? Can we just focus on the match at hand, please? Worry about the other stuff later. Woo! Oh, pull this up. And no.
question that backbreaker on the part of Malenko as it went back again over the left knee.
It ain't going up top.
Not sure that was a smart move on the part of Malenko.
I don't think you're going to hit a frog splash from up there, buddy. Well, you can, but problem is Malenko's right there. Hurricane? Hurricane? That's it. What we got going? Well, Eddie could be going off. I can clearly see that now. Yeah, I saw that coming because the camera angle that they had, we see Malenko's hands on the ribs, on the stomach of Eddie Guerrero. So I'm like, yeah, man, that is gonna get pushed off now. That's why you probably go with the angle that way you see the person from the back. That's just it. I will hook the outside leg or cradle him and do something, because that wasn't working. Powerbomb! Oh, dang! Okay, Malenko, you ain't got him. Steal him. Completely no selling the leg as he goes.
Right there, you see that great move? Hard Knight right there, Eddie Guerrero was a thinking man right there.
Sound strategy on the part of
Yep.
Guerrero, following up the powerbomb.
Tried. Oh, I'll take it. Is Malenko about to take it to the air? Oh, wait, nope, his knee's still bothering him. Yeah, never mind. He wasn't telling the knee for a good bit, so, drop kick to the knee. He wasn't selling the knee for a little bit, so I'm sitting there looking at him now, and I'm like, okay, hey, man, you got your knee hurt? Raw flash to the knee, specifically. Get through, champ. Eddie won clean. Good match. Pretty good. Pretty strong. And I had a good amount of time for an opening match, though. We did it. I'm so glad Eddie Guerrero got rid of the mullet that he got right now. The slow motion replay of a powerbomb. Well, particularly the one from Eddie Guerrero. Raw flash in the knee. That was a solid match though. Kind of slow pace, a little bit slower time. Kind of dragged on a little bit. But it was alright. It was alright.
Including U.S. title bout and including, of course, the biggest match in the history of professional wrestling. Think of all the venues and all the...
Here comes the time for some NWO stuff.
Flashbacks from Monday night.
Maybe we'll find out about the referee here. I don't know.
NWO stuff is also huge.
The many venues and arenas around the world that held professional wrestling and all the big matches you fans have been a part of.
Scott Hall. Probably alongside. Oh wait, Kevin Nash is not here.
Started it all right here. The guy that walked in and brought everybody else with him.
Scott Hall, one half of the outfit.
Maryland NWO for life.
Bogus. World Tag Team title belt, and maybe he will be the one.
Why do those belts look so small though?
Team partner and fellow Wolfpack mate. You speak of Kevin.
Why do those belts look so small though? That don't look beauty.
Completely impromptu.
I like the belt only really used to keep his pants up on his weight, not really much of a championship.
Tonight, man. And I'll tell you what, Tony, this might be their last impromptu strut out there. If Steve
Maybe.
pulls this victory off tonight against Hollywood Hulk Hogan and the legendary Larry Zbyszko centralizes.
They may find a reason. No, they may find a way. They may find another way, another reason to be out there.
Kevin Nash now here, scheduled to face the Giant.
The bad guy.
And we were told via a press release that he would not be a part
And
of
he doesn't have a
the
match.
Face the Giant.
Or then again, he may, because he has a belt out here right now.
What Scott Hall has to say about
For life.
the story
Let's get it.
survey.
Scott Hall's about to cut a promo.
Go ahead. Ask how many Sting fans are out there. Go ahead, ask that question.
Hey, yo. You gotta admit that being in D.C. for the holidays is just too
Woo!
And NWO's glad to be here. And you might have heard by now that we're taking a little survey.
Wait a minute.
It's real simple. We want to know if you're with us or if you're against us.
Was this the point where the NWO was like so big that everybody and their grandmama have joined it?
How many people here in D.C. came to see WCW?
Wouldn't that be everybody? Wouldn't that be everybody? Because it's, I don't know, it's a WCW event. I mean, I know you did it to get like a cheap pop or whatever, but like, you know, come on, man. It's a WCW show. Anyways,
Now,
what's your next question?
how many people here in D.C. came to see the...
That would be a lot of people. Bet money some people came to see Bo.
One more for the good guys.
He's like over 3 for the last
Okay, now I know everybody
You sure about
wants
that?
to see Hollywood beat up Sting, so...
Oh, never mind.
These are all.
And nobody...
Anything else? Just like, shut up.
Nobody is more interested in that match than me, because at Super Brawl, Scott Hall wrestles the winner.
Yeah.
Lucky me. Okay,
You act like you really didn't care.
first some bad news. The true giant, the 6'10" genetic marvel, and my big buddy, one half of the real tag team champions.
So the fake champion?
Kevin Nash, hey, hear me out. Big Kevin Nash is not gonna be here tonight.
Whew, it says that from the match of the Giant versus Kevin Nash.
So what's the reason here?
Yeah. Hey, he told me if you had a problem with it, that you could meet him down there. Down where, you ask?
Yeah, that'd be great.
You know where. So anyway, where's the referee? get somebody out here and tell that big goof that he won. Hey, Johnny, hey, Frankie Goof, you just tell everybody that you won, okay?
Okay.
He's asking for a referee and telling the Giant, hey, you won because Kevin Nash.
Okay.
Turn around.
Yeah, here we go.
Turn around, Scott Hall. Here he comes.
It's not a referee.
No, don't turn around, Lynch.
Come behind you, grab all the
Young Big Show, the Giant himself.
7'4" and 480 pounds came into the ring.
Yeah. It's not about to be a fun day in the neck of the woods. I remember they tried to build him up as Don Jones' Giant's son. I heard about that. That's almost crazy,
But
yeah.
if I were the Giant, I would be very, very wary of the situation here.
If I was Scott Hall, I would get out of the ring. Run, man. You are not safe. You are just about dead by association.
That's a great point.
Nash is not here.
Let's do it.
I guess kind of thank goodness because,
Cast on his hand. None. Maybe that's why he stayed home. Or stay wherever he stayed.
First of all, let me start off by saying I'm a forgiving man. Kevin Nash, I can understand why Kevin Nash isn't here. If I had to wrestle me, I wouldn't want to be here.
Big Show didn't sound all that different.
And I also say that I'm a patient man. I'll be here in professional wrestling for a long time.
He is not kidding either.
Sooner or later, Kevin Nash is going to come back. When he does, you'll find out that I'm the one true real Giant.
Big Show did not sound all that different.
Another thing, Slick. I got another message for Kevin Nash.
Can you, like,
Came out real calm and serene.
try it? Try that, Hall. You're dead by association, bruh. I told you. You should have left. Nah, you stuck around like a smart one. Or like an idiot. Oh.
Sir, for all the times that Scott Hall mocked the Giant.
Oh, you dead now, boy. Woo! Choke point. It would have been funnier if there was a big show. Wait, what? Wait, what?
He's going to use Kevin Nash's move, the Jackknife Powerball. That sets up
Oh, well, yeah, that'll do it. And Mock Razor. hit him with his friend's finisher and then mocked him. Mocking Scott Hall himself. That was kind of cool.
WCW survey. Yeah, let's take a survey now.
Yep, and the slow motion replays are good. Bang. And then the Powerball. And we're gonna see the mocking of we're gonna see the mocking. Yeah, the mocking of Scott Hall in slow motion. Woo!
Against the NWO in a big six-man tag.
Yeah.
As you take a look at our fans on hand, we have
Virgil
Vincent coming to the ring.
and
Scott Hall still in the ring now, coming out, and Scott Norton there.
they're just grabbing. Okay, they're just grabbing Scott Hall. Never mind. That Virgil and I don't know who the other guy is. Scott Norton, apparently, that name was.
we still really don't know more who's behind his absence. But I think
And bye-bye, Scott Hall. Go tell your friend.
Nash, the outsiders, the wolf pack, and the entire NWO.
The Giant really said it all.
He came up. John just came out there like, you know what, bro, you kind of just dead about those shit. I want to hit someone, and you will be that person I will hit. So they went out there, took him back, just come back out here because they got their own match apparently. Wilson, Scott, Vincent, Virgil, gotcha cover.
1 represents the New World Order. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, Scott Norton. His tag team partner, the NWO Director of Security, Vincent. And their tag team partner from Mexico City,
Two-thirds way there. No Conan yet.
Now, Dave Pinter got only half of Conan's name out, and obviously
they're a little bit disarray here. They really are. Our New World Order is a little bit in disarray, and I like it.
only 2 men around there. Let's go back
Vincent
for one more time here.
or Virgil basically had security.
World Championship Wrestling.
Oh,
Accompanied to the ring by Ted DiBiase from Detroit, Michigan. The WCW World Tag Team Champions, Rick and Scott, the Steiner Brothers.
Cool.
Their tag team partner from Crown County, Georgia, Trailer.
Yeah, that was the same dude that's the same ring announcer that announced for TNA for a little while. Ray Taylor. Oh, this is like a block man. What do they get one guy? Like a freaking big block. Word.
The original New World Order that came to play, Ted DiBiase should have one that was there and knows what's going on inside that.
Didn't freaking Rick and Scott Steiner join the NWO at some point?
Like we're gonna have, was this gonna be 3 against 2?
That's good. That's good with us.
Well, they apparently have Scott Norton pointing to the back, and I don't know who he's pointing at or who he's calling to.
I'm the third person.
But there is no Conan out here. Somebody coming. Oh my.
What?
That is Elizabeth, the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, accompanied to the ring by Miss Elizabeth from Sarasota, Florida. Macho Man Randy Savage.
Okay. It's gonna be interesting.
Say guys, that's a big one.
I'm shocked. The Macho Man Randy Savage is not scheduled to appear here at Starcade, but it looks like he's going to take the spot.
Well, he is now.
Six-man tag.
Yeah, forget all y'all.
We had him on the ropes a little bit. This is the bomb. This thing is laid right out on us. The Macho Man Randy Savage. Nobody in our industry. Nobody in
I don't think I've only seen one Randy Savage match. That was his match versus Ricky Steamboat. I think it was the rematch that they had at not the first. It was the same one where Steamboat won back the Intercontinental Championship. You can help me out with that. That was great.
Bring the Macho Man in as a substitute for Conan, and I tell you, this shows you the strength of the
Macho Man, can you get down to the ring, please? We're worried about the fans. WCW Superstar.
Also tells me that World Championship
Yeah.
Wrestling cannot let their guards down at any point in the evening tonight.
Take it forever.
Macho Man Randy Savage
Yeah.
having some problems with the WCW wrestlers. The Harlem Heat, Rey Mysterio Jr. stationed in the crowd here at the MCI Center.
I said that earlier. Don't get over jealous.
Let's go. Let's get the six-man tag I started. You probably would have happened when I started if Savage didn't take Infinity and Beyond getting out of the ring.
Right here.
That's why I was WCW stars on the ramp.
And as you know, as we head closer to Sting and Hogan later on tonight, and the biggest title match ever, the fact that we have seen Scott Hall go crashing down at the hands of the Giant.
Yep.
The fact that the Macho Man's got to come out. The fact that Kevin Nash is not here makes me feel that hopefully later on tonight we'll find out who the better man is. One, when Sting and Hogan finally.
Well, I'm feeling some crazy stuff. It's WCW, yeah, of course, some crazy stuff gonna go down that main event.
I'm not sure
Anyway.
if it can turn it an intimidation factor to the NWO, but it's certainly
This is a big boss man.
distraction advantage WCW.
Here we go, six-man tag, Steiners, Ray Traylor, Scott Norton, Vincent, and yes, the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Okay, this is gonna be
He
interesting.
is here wrestling tonight for the New World Order. This is going to be a great one. we have seen some big-time six-man tag matches on our pay-per-view spectacular.
Well, this ain't it.
Certainly one of the biggest when you talk about the competing side.
Really?
Competing mindsets.
I mean,
Ways of life.
yeah, I mean, I get it in WCW versus NWO, but like, all due respect.
Welcome to oblige here.
Always ready.
Really?
Always ready.
You saw so much of this match. This match is second on your card. On what's supposed to be your WrestleMania.
This is a big
Come on now.
moment for the new
Looks like Savage and
Taylor.
Taylor turning it off.
NWO
This should be interesting.
send a message to the World Tag Team Champions, the Steiner Brothers, even if it's in the form of a six-man tag match.
Well, what are you talking about sending a message to them? They're in the match.
Stated Mike what half of the bogus tag team belts. You know, that is they try, they being the NWO, attempt so many times playing the mind games to get us upset, to get under the skin of WCW. But I don't think you can do that in the Steiners. The Steiners are unflappable, so to speak. They do not get
Unflappable.
upset. They've always been very businesslike about what it takes to win a match, and they've gone out and they've won the match.
I think especially with the addition of Ted DiBiase at ringside, they've been able to maintain that concentration to stay focused. As a result, they're wearing the gold of the World Tag Team title.
Try. Oh, okay. I mean, you get me trying to slap someone and completely miss.
Trying to get Scott Steiner upset.
Oh, okay. Well, we missed what happened. Thanks, cameraman, for focusing on Elizabeth for that. I didn't see what the heck just happened.
He's got a deep seat burning fire inside of him, I guarantee you. He's already right. Dog is right. We all right.
Can't you sense the tension just in the opening minute of this matchup? No one wants to make a mistake. There's so much at stake tonight.
Oh, let's hear the last talk, I think. Okay, now can we keep the scene a second again? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And wait, that's Steiner?
And mistake that time by Savage, but the Savage is the type of athlete that will go and try it again. Just to show Scott Steiner he's not scared. Look at this. He slapped him in the face. Scott Steiner returns fire.
That's Scott Steiner? What?
In the back.
Dang!
Scott Norton, the knee, the pickup, and watch out across the top rope. Great NWO teamwork there, guys.
That's Scott Steiner? Yo!
This is all about, that's for sure. When you see the Macho Man Randy Savage in the ring or outside
Dang,
the ring.
it still looks like he's on a roll.
Here's an example of Savage outside the ring.
Yeah, when you
Better get him, Rick.
with ability-wise, once you have
They tried. Good try, Lee. Hey, it's all good. NWO got control right now. That's what you get. The trusted people that wear black and white. Oh, man, y'all know a lot. Sorry.
kind of like that enforcer type, but nothing
Let's
like
go. That chop, though. Let's go, Scott Norton.
Elizabeth at ringside.
Get popped up. Oh, and nope. That's top momentum. That looking awkward, but okay.
Norton just picked him up and dropped him down with a fallaway slam that time.
Fallaway slam? What are you watching? That was a Samoan drop. And that was a backbreaker. It looked like it's a Samoan drop. That did not look like no fallaway slam. Unless I missed something. That did not look like it.
So it's pretty obvious that they are working on the back of Scott Steiner early on.
Go to work. Off the top rope. Flying through the air. Axe handle to the back.
Off the top by Savage.
Yeah. Pick him up.
Loves to start matches and usually does.
Off the rope. And duck way too early, so that made it obvious. Tiger bomb.
Double underhook into a one-arm power bomb that time, sending the Macho Man down, just showing the
Why is he missing this? That was not a one-arm power bomb. That was a Tiger power. Tiger.
so much power, brute strength.
Yeah. Bottom line, he had a double underhook. That was not a one-arm power bomb. Oh, fight through. It's getting on. Fight's on, bro.
guys, and no one from the NWO in the ring.
And people are booing.
Scott, Rick, and Ray Taylor are in charge of the ring area right now, and not the NWO.
They got it.
They cleared the ring. The NWO.
Now, NWO, what you gonna do? You gonna say out there, you gonna chill, you gonna say forget this noise and walk out, or you gonna go back in there and do what you gotta do to win? I would probably take the right.
Scott Steiner.
And Scott Steiner says, screw you, getting back in. I'm gonna make this decision for it.
Scott Norton back in.
Sometimes you gotta take the flowers out of the pot to get you the pot. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna break it. That's what Scott Steiner did.
Tag him. You want that? Tag him.
The way he
Dog face Grimlet.
jumped in there. He comes.
What do you call it? Rick Steiner? Nope. Yeah, all right.
I'm not so sure that I agree with that strategy, but then again,
Off the rope, and nope.
there he goes.
Dang it. Oh, okay, Rick. Let's go, Rick. And counter. And no. Got him. Got him. Straight to the cover. Nope. Try to. Now you got Ram in there.
320, 340, whatever it is up in that power slam.
Big dude.
Here's a guy who really has paybacks on his mind. Ray Traylor. How many weeks on Nitro was he embarrassed by the New World Order? Spray painted.
But he never stopped. He
Beat
never
half of
let
them.
up. And it was, don't forget, it was the fact that the Steiner said, if you need our help, just come and talk to us. And it took Ray Traylor a long time to ask for help because he was a loner, a man by himself, a former member of the NWO.
Go Vincent. Well, Vincent's kind of wrecking this dude. Got to the back. No, you don't. Spine buster.
Go ahead with it right now.
Dang. Steamrolled him.
Traylor to the attack once again. Help me, Vincent, on the flat of the hand, the palm of the face, to the eyes of Ray Traylor, and he put Traylor back into the car.
Go to work.
Feel the electricity, you can feel the
And counter. So you have this guy hired as security. NWO, I will rethink your plan.
Oh, he's so strong, so powerful.
That's a big dude. Oh. Yo, Scotty! Belly to belly! This was before Scott Steiner was talking about his freaks and his peep. I want to see that, Scott Steiner. Let's go, Trailer.
You know, there's so many factors involved in good tag teamwork. One has to be trust. And you know the NWO
Here we go.
trust each other. That's one of their
Body slam.
success. But the
Impressive.
same thing
Dang.
now-
I like how the body slam and just look at him. Drop it.
Tag in and out because they trust each other. Not only do they trust each other as friends,
Yo, then they
but
getting
trust
this
each
work,
other's
though.
offensive ability here.
So this is your security? This is your security. You really thought this was a good idea? He's getting worked right now. This in there beating down, Vincent. You would almost think NWO was the faces here. Hello to whoever just jumped in.
That's what he's doing. A tag, and once again, great fluid movement here from the trio of Trailer and
All right.
With tags on the part of
Yeah, they're in there beating down Vincent. You would think he was a face here. They're beating the brakes off this man. They were. There comes Scott Norton. Yo, that clothesline though.
Hit of steam on the right side ropes with a running lariat.
Bye bye, Red.
Back jump
4.
to the top rope.
Now we're getting choked to death.
Right into the pain.
My dog ain't choked to death. Yeah, that's how you get a couple of cheap shots there. Savage. Kick him in the rib. Repeat.
Team NWO is going to try and come off the ring and work on Ray Traylor.
Tonight, your fans will talk about so much.
Go, Vincent.
You see it literally before.
Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna run
Head
head
they
first.
go down. The tension also because of Nitro. The one program that has set the standard for all the wrestling programs tonight.
Until the Attitude Era came, he just swept y'all away.
Tonight, will Nitro go the way of NWO or go the way of WCW? We're going to find out later on. Trailer makes a tag. Here comes Rick Steiner.
Let's go, Rick.
Down goes Norton and Vincent again.
Everybody getting wrecked. Let's go. That clothesline looked weird, but whatever, it's all good. Let's go. He's firing up. He's on about to stop. Yeah. Yeah. Scoop plan for everybody. You too, Scott. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, you get back body drop onto your side. Those are looking more hard to watch. But anyway.
If they hit this move right here, guys, you can call this one in. I guarantee you.
Going to set up for a DDT off the
Oh, goodness. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Okay, that was innovative.
Scott Norton made the save.
You out of here.
He goes on the outside, and Scott Steiner in there with Vincent again.
This is done, dog. Vince's been getting this work since like day one.
He's going to try, I think, a Frankensteiner.
Frankensteiner. Woo!
Oh, what a Frankensteiner.
Take that, Ray Jr.
Take that, Ray Jr. Ray Jr. could do it and make it look like butter. No offense to Scott, I mean, that was still impressive, but you know. Suplex.
Arguing now with Ted DiBiase, and Steiner said it's all right, it's time to set him up as well.
What a force Scott Steiner.
Oh,
He may try to
you want to break it up?
Steiner from the top from Savage as well.
Ah, wait a minute. Vince is still up there. Poor referee distracted. Yep. 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 I thought I got it. Took way too long. Oh. That was an electric chair, but whatever. Elbow drop. That was an electric chair, not a fallaway slam. And then WO just won. I'm okay. That was the first NWO victory out of this whole show so far. Dang. That one had that. Hold on. Couple of times, actually. Second I saw the ref distracted, though, I knew that was it. That DDT, though. Like, Vincent falling from the top of Rick Steiner's shoulder. That Frankenstein was nice, though. Took that bump like a G. You trying to be... You trying to be commentator, you cabbage. No. I'm still surprised the dude just called me a cabbage. But anyways.
With one thing in mind, I mentioned regarding the hotline tonight, a lot of rank and file. JJ, these are people that are not scheduled to be here, but yet they're here apparently representing WCW. Can you clear the air?
Gene, as I've looked through the ranks of some 24,000 people here tonight, I've seen virtually every wrestler under contract to WCW.
I trying to be a commentator. Nope.
WCW has a lot at stake tonight. Nitro's on the line, the big match between the legend Larry Zbyszko and Eric Bischoff. And also there's just a tremendous amount
We're gonna see a match with
match that we've all waited a year and a half for. And one of the matters that needed to be cleared up was who is going to be the referee. And staying waiting a year and a half for this match.
By the way, what's your man for?
Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hogan, the reigning champion. He's got an interest in who the referee is, and it seemed like the only fair thing to do was to take the names of all the referees, put them in a hat, have a drawing. I've done that with the members of the executive committee observing, and the name that was picked out to be the referee for tonight's main event is Nick Patrick.
Whoa, wait a minute. JJ Dillon, in all due respect, that is going to raise a lot of eyebrows.
Now wait a minute. Nick Patrick is duly licensed. He's an excellent referee, and since his reinstatement, I can find no criticism whatsoever with any of the matches he's officiated. So he will be the referee for the main event tonight, and it is official.
He's a crooked referee.
Well, I guess that's the politically right thing to do. I guess in this political environment, Nick Patrick to be the referee in the greatest title bout of all time between Hollywood Hulk Hogan from the NWO and tonight, here at Starcade, the return of Sting after a long absence.
He was about to say Sting.
A very exciting night. Gentlemen, let's get back to you, Tony, back in the broadcast booth.
Gene, thanks a lot, and we need to address this Nick
Goldberg!
becoming the referee.
Who's he gonna kill in like less than a minute?
With the next announcement of the next match.
Ladies and gentlemen, Starcade continues with this one-fall contest. Introducing first from Atlanta, Georgia, Bill Goldberg.
Who's Bill Goldberg gonna kill in less than a minute?
And we meet the announcement of Nick Patrick with mixed emotions.
I've seen some of his matches. I've seen some of his matches on WCW. He like killed people in less than a minute. He's gonna be fun.
He's been a great referee since his reinstatement. We welcome him back over the next year period. But we cannot forget and cannot lose sight like today.
This is him in his prime.
And what became of Nick Patrick.
This is him when he was a man, bro.
Still having flashbacks about Nick Patrick as the NWO referee. I guess it really can't be questioned.
Yeah, I'm alright. He was a crooked referee.
Over the course of the past year or so, it's been exemplary.
Yeah, but you know, controversy steals the moment. This event, I guarantee you. You talk about a fight, guys? We're getting ready to have one right now.
His opponent is from Austin, Texas, Steve Mongo
Yeah.
Mongo will make his way out, and this is the match that we were free to pick. The referee they wanted to pick. I don't think they would have.
What the heck is happening to the audio?
It's not a slight on Nick, it's because of the pass. Because there's so much running on the line. And I can
What just happened to the audio?
on Nick, and it's a little
Okay, Mongo killed. Okay, Mongo's messed up.
down the road.
Probably.
You just don't want to go there, but now we've got to.
We gotta go there now.
We're going to go here.
Let's go.
Yeah, look at here. Here we go. One
Go over. I'm surprised over there and throw a punch immediately.
Jones is going at it right here. That's Starcade. And they are throwing leather. Iron Mike, they are throwing leather.
Throw out all the football guys.
Dang.
This is turning into a brawl.
Dang.
Down to the ring.
No, it's not.
I did not hear a bell in, but they're not too sure. You guys are worried about us better.
Hold on, this man.
See, worried about bells ringing except
Duck.
again, when you get hit with these sledgehammer blows right here.
What does he got him over his shoulders?
Never seen this before.
Scared the boy.
Never have seen this before. I do know fans and guys on good authority. Well, there's a
Have some plunder now, I guarantee
Oh, now we got a table. Street Fighter something? Or
He's
qualification?
going to pick it up.
Where?
I'll tell you what,
That's a weak looking table.
you know, Mongo's are standing there. He can't wait on him, man. Like, he's got to go ahead and get him. You can't
Yeah,
stand
that's
there
on the way.
and wait on Goldberg, who came in here and devastated athlete
Hello, there was a
after
gentleman.
athlete here at WCW.
The bell finally sounds, and we're off and running. I do know it on good authority that
Beat him.
Mongo and Bill Goldberg had to be led in different ways here at the MCI Center. Had to be separated all day here. That's how bitter this rivalry has become.
Go into the cover.
They would have just as soon got it on in the dressing room had they seen each other earlier. But now the bell sounds.
Oh, okay. And that was innovative. There was something innovative to point out.
As much punishment as they can dish out, guys.
I was requested to watch this show, so yeah. That's why.
Got a 2 count. The cover again and a
2 count.
Take two great athletes.
Hello, to all 4 people who are in there. Yeah, but I was requested to watch this show, so yeah. And everything else later on. You watched the video I did a couple of days ago. I say I do 2 of these a month. One of my. That's a weak looking table, yo. Look at that table almost broke. Mongo was just trying to keep his hands on it, like just trying to block him getting his head rammed into it with his hands. I could have said that like so many different ways. That just didn't work. You like this? It's not a horror. I don't hate WCW. I mean, I've seen a couple of WCW shows I thought were actually pretty good. I've seen a couple of matches. This so far isn't a bad show. It's just, I think it's just okay right now. You know, nothing spectacular. It's okay right now. Dump him out. We liking it. I'm liking it. Let's go. I'm liking Goldberg killing Mongo right now. That'd be great.
And I think both men realize, I think that's one of the reasons we've seen fights here. They both realize how tough the other man is. Look at this.
Yo, Goldberg with a rolling knee bar. What? He didn't do that when he returned about a couple of months ago.
Blocking our view.
It's a great move. He tried to scissor that leg. All right, Mike. Try to get it in a situation to where you get that leg scissored and you can really pull back on that.
Oh yeah, weren't people saying stuff like Goldberg don't have cardio because he can't wrestle a match longer than like a minute?
Goldberg is learning his training very well too.
I think Goldberg realizes that he has
If it's time for a match with William Regal and this one right here.
but if he can keep him off his feet, he can do
Alright, this match lasted longer than a minute. Goldberg picked him up because he was stunned, but okay.
You know what I'm saying, guys?
Dang.
I mean,
Okay,
this
damn that poor boy.
be all the way to the back of this thing. But if
I'm
you
still
say
talking about that one dude calling me when I
you got
can.
a man
Stuff like that.
right now, it's not going to be that easy.
I don't know what it's salty about. Anyway. I don't really care.
But it's one more when one goes to the ring.
Rope. spear, and that was a weak looking spear. That wasn't even that was a weak spear. I am disappointed with that. The leg of that table looks like it's about to break right now. That was a very weak table. Can you get the table in the ring? There you go.
He's setting the table. You know what I mean, guys? Gonna take a page out of Public Enemy. Here's what he's gonna do.
You don't look like cabbage. Thank you. I want to see what the two call me a one-eyed cabbage, and they got salty asking me if I'm trying to be a commentator. Going down. Over the, yo, is he gonna sling him over the top rope to that table? Good gosh, he's trying to kill him. I hope not.
And he kicked off. That was a good move by Randy Anderson. That would have ended the man's career head first on the table.
That would have killed him. Forget it, his career, that would have killed him. Probably. If he lands wrong. Well, I ain't no way you're gonna land correctly, but you know.
WCW possesses tremendous athletes. Tremendous and proud athletes. The New World Order possesses great athletes. And it's ruined tonight with the two greatest stepping out together.
Oh, that was not a good idea. Okay, Goldberg. Okay, that was bad. I mean, Goldberg looked like he was intensely going to take every ounce of that. Keep trying. Oh, to the table. Dang, okay.
Wow. Boy, he took a blow right in the lower part of his back right there. Bad blow for his biggest yard.
The ref?
On the table and
Wait, so the ref is counting.
Look at that. Look at his back.
Yeah.
Which is splintered onto his back.
Whoop.
He's on his feet though, and he's with everything he's got trying to kick Goldberg down.
So you just went to the table, but you get back up to striking?
Here, guys, can you get him out?
I know you didn't like his spear or anything, but okay, well he is still on the back, but you know.
Up for the Mongo spike. That tombstone
Okay.
pile driver, but no effect. Chance now for Goldberg.
Well, you got splinters in your back. Prepare for them to be driven in there.
1, 2, 3.
Goldberg did it. That was kind of
That table did take it out of it. So
yeah,
Goldberg
Jimmy Butler.
set up the table and it came into play. Mongo could not get the man
I guess.
for the tombstone pile driver. Here's David Penzer with the official verdict.
And straight to the back. Oh. Okay, look, it sounded like they were going to cut straight to the back, like just from how we said that.
At Starcade 1997, it will go down as his biggest victory, but I can tell you, had it not been for a table, things would have been a lot different, Greg.
Sure about that?
We've seen him slam back into it. A man that big hit that table with that force.
And then the jackhammer, which looks even more awkward in slow motion.
And Goldberg remains unbeaten, and there aren't many athletes in World Championship Wrestling that can make that claim.
And then Goldberg lost said streak due to a taser.
Goldberg is the winner.
A freaking taser.
It was the jackhammer combination suplex power slam that got the win for this big man. But I can tell you, I really believe this. And this is only chapter, let's say chapter 4 in a long story that's going to be drawn out between Goldberg and Mongo.
What's the Edge versus Goldberg? That would be a weird one. I wouldn't really consider that one a dream match per se. It's just more of a weird one in my opinion.
Starcade, Night of Destiny, Hollywood Hulk Hogan,
I knew Dusty Rhodes were going to come back to the whole Destiny thing at some point.
Patrick. Man. And I think Nick Patrick is going to be a great referee tonight. I think he realizes...
Raven with no music.
Walking out. Wonder where the flock is. Wonder where the flock is.
Haven't seen Raven in, what's it been, 3 or 4 weeks?
It's been 4 weeks. It's been quite a while. It's in Raven. Benoit has been just like us looking for Raven on a different level.
With no...
It's scheduled on every Monday Nitro for the last month, and at the last minute, either Raven is not there or he sends one of his flock into battle against Benoit.
Oh, good Benoit.
Contest is set for one fall. Introducing first from the Bowery, Raven.
He usually walks out and,
Okay.
of his flock, but now he walked out from the entranceway.
When
So
I
from his
signed
neck.
a contract with World Championship Wrestling,
I stated that I would not conform to their rules, that I would not conform to their corporate structure. I also made sure that certain stipulations were included, that I would be able to wrestle when I won, where I won, and who I won. And I've chosen tonight not to wrestle. I've also decided...
Why'd you walk all the way out here then?
I've also decided to allow Saturn to finish off something that should have been finished off a long time ago. The destruction of Chris Benoit. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
That's one way to get out of it. I guess it is. He's going to bring a Saturn in to not
So
only...
why did he walk all the way out here then?
Finish off Chris Benoit once and for all.
Anything to avoid that one-on-one confrontation with the Canadian crippler.
I wonder if he ended up getting it.
Strategy.
Maybe Benoit ended up getting anything already, probably.
Much like Raven walks out from the entranceway here, that is very unusual for a Raven's flop that we have not seen here
You
today.
guys called you a cabbage chef. Called you a cabbage chef 7th up. Okay, cool. Do I care? No. I really don't.
Wow, what a matchup this is going to be.
Let me look. I don't really care about this dude. I really don't. But let me look.
Very simple.
Very simple.
Final Fantasy, Bloodborne.
Yeah, I mean,
7 subscribers with 3 videos.
similar, I agree with him. We're seeing new things all the time here.
Good amount of views on these videos for someone who has 7 subscribers.
In the ring to face Benoit. Benoit, we've so many nicknames for him.
What did he get so bitter for? He just came in there and just called me what I cabbage and laughed. That you trying to be a commentator? Angry face and just laugh. What's he so bitter for?
His opponent, from the National Open of Canada, the crippler, Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit, the Canadian crippler, makes his way in.
This song is pretty good.
And as always, rousing ovation for Benoit, and that is an ovation of respect, is what it is. Wrestling fans around the world realize that this is one of the great competitors ever to step into this work circle, guys.
Alright, 3 videos, and he uploads. And last time he uploaded something was a couple of months ago. Whatever, dog. That was okay. He did what the heck he wanted to.
Obviously, the Dugan, but Benoit prepared for Raven. How does this affect his game plan going into this? I think he's going to tell us. I didn't ask you.
Quote the crippler no more.
Nevermore? You messed that up,
I don't
Benoit.
look at reality through any veil, nor do I see the truth through any veil. It is what it is, things are as they are, and I am who I am. When I rest in reason. When I move with passion, and there's nothing I feel more passionate about than inflicting pain on the Raven.
We laid that out. I think he told the world he wants Raven.
And cheap shot. Nope.
Quick as a cat. Yeah, Raven tried and it didn't work. And now
Yeah. I think what Benoit was trying to do, he kind of messed that up though. He was boxing the crap out of that promo. Bang! But that's all good. Raven versus Saturn. I think Benoit is like moving quick on this dude. Good gosh. He's going crazy. Jawbreaker.
With the jawbreaker. Dusty, I think, on the surface.
Oh, got this. Yo, that quick rollout.
By Raven's arm.
Dang, Benoit's on fire right now.
Has to be a big advantage for Saturn.
Yeah.
Absolutely on fire.
Also keep in mind that Chris Benoit has had this occur now 4 straight weeks where he's had to change his game.
I typically only react to things that are on the WWE Network simply because it's easy for me to get to. A, and B, I don't know where I can really find TNA pay-per-views online. Yeah, I would. I knew a way to get them easily. With some, at least some pretty good quality. So yeah.
Saturn stomping the head here of Benoit. Now fans
tonight,
Not all the way out here.
not only the biggest match of their careers, not only the biggest match in professional wrestling history, but the most important match. And that's coming up later on with Nick Patrick at random chosen as the referee. You have your own thoughts on that if you've been following our show. Is it good or is it not?
That didn't put in work right now. Hope he was for like 5 seconds. Benoit coming back though. Oop. Caught the leg that time. Dragon screw. Drop kick his knee.
Benoit made a mistake there. Right there now. Here you go. Wondering where the flock was.
They're there. Go get him. Oh, there he is. Everybody else. And no.
There's the flock.
Actually, no. We saw him before. If you were looking close enough during the Goldberg match, but you know whatever. I even saw him. I didn't see him though.
But he's been effective here in this matchup. And now Raven, after Benoit's endured not only Saturn, but Kidman and Sick Boy.
So is the match on now, or is the match on going? Oh, match on now. Okay.
We expected this to be a matchup where they would try and wear each other down, trying to work for that.
I'm all on fire in like the first 5-10 seconds.
Crossface on the part of Benoit, the rings of Saturn coming from the former world TV champion Saturn, but now Saturn certainly has the help of the other members of the flock.
Yep.
He's fighting them all. He's been doing that. Now he's in a situation now where Saturn's got him sit down in the middle of the ring right here. And as I said, inflicting pain, blues, and agony is a format, if you will, of Saturn.
Because this match is being fought under Raven's rules.
Oh, it is a Raven rules
There
now.
he goes.
Yeah, Tony Robbins.
Okay. They didn't make that clear until like just now, but okay.
By Saturn again. Notice Saturn has worked on the neck and the head. Here Benoit.
I thought it was just a normal match. They didn't say the match was a Raven rules match.
Because the rings of Saturn, a submission hold, is so lethal, but here he is working on the neck of Benoit. Maybe he sees something here, trying to focus on one part of the body.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Yo, that moonsault though. That was nice.
But Benoit caught him in the nick of time, and you see both men are hurt.
We got neither?
Top with that moonsault.
Wait, Benoit got neither?
Normally,
Oh,
haven't
okay.
seen Saturn go to those high risk moves, gets the cover.
And first one in a row.
Two count.
You know, we know from talking about the open match with Eddie Guerrero, it pays dividends. Continue to work on something that you start off and don't get away from.
Over up.
And
And he.
you started to break away your mind and your neck and your headset right around that sitting on that big old body of Chris Benoit. You see right here, right back to the neck once again.
Saturn has found his point of attack, and he's relentless now.
Here we go. Oh, deep straight through the midsection.
Midsection. And there you see Mickey J, the referee, say, hey,
I got it.
barely can.
Boy, devastating.
Into the back of the head with that leg drop.
What an attack.
Into the cover.
On this guy's upper body.
Yeah, okay, never mind. That was the cover. Oh, well, no, I was the cover. Foot was on the road though.
I mean, that thing can make you wobble, that lady.
Slowly he pulls him up, twisting the chin.
Makes you wobbly leg. Make your leg wobbly, Dusty?
And cover 1, 2.
Yo, oh.
About that presence of mind or old man.
Dang, that goal line up.
The thing gets laid out with the lariat.
And a cover again by Saturn, and no, Benoit kicks away. It's going to take a lot more to keep Benoit down than just that. Here's again.
It takes more than that. Way more than that.
Here we go.
What's wrong with you, man?
Another chance. Arching the back, the neck. You can see the pain on the face of the
Chin lock, wear down, trying to move on to Saturn.
We've seen this happen too. When you let a guy stay around too long, he can come back to haunt you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look at the second Brendan jumped in.
He is giving to Chris Benoit. I really think he should try to put him away soon. If you let him hang around Iron Mike, he can come back and really snap you just like he almost did. Just a few
I'm murdering the dude. Them all going in on like that first minute or so.
Full speed ahead, as Tony mentioned earlier.
Yeah, it's easy to try to
Ooh, that shot.
put a man out. But that man is Chris Benoit. Maybe you try to put him out, and you can't.
Try.
point.
You can always try.
Sure, he's attempted to. He's not put on the ring
Yoda.
But he's not really working.
Okay, I thought that was a brain buster. Nope, it wasn't. For the regular suplex. Ah, cool.
Jump the man on the back of his neck. One,
Over the cover.
and
And
Benoit kicks away again.
You gotta go ahead.
Keep trying.
Like I said, put him
Keep
away
going,
right
trying.
now. Right back on that neck. Right there, just so much pressure and leaning down on it. Got him hooked in real good right here.
Putting all of his weight on that ball as we see.
some of those superstars look bored. I think one of them looks like he's asleep.
Dragon in the picture.
They're everywhere.
Ray Valentine.
Some of them people look asleep over there. Just saying.
Back there, they're all here.
Off the road, the local serpent is up there. If you have any requests, let me know. If you have any pay-per-view requests, let me know. Anything that's on the network, more specifically. Unless you have a way where I can get to the other things, then I will.
Collide later on, and later on, WCW tries to defend the #1 wrestling program in the world. Let's not forget the evolution of WCW over the years and what Nitro has meant to us, to the sport, to the world of professional wrestling.
Yep. At one point, y'all actually wearing out. I think it was the time where y'all still wearing out WWE. Or WWF, as they were known as that.
This is what we're talking about. Benoit trying to really reach down and come back with something, firing on him. He had Saturn down.
He's shorting you out now. What you gonna do, brother?
To go ahead and make a great offensive move to put Saturn away. Now Saturn is back doing it business.
I am surprised that Saturn has been in control the majority of this match. Very little offense from
Hammered by.
Benoit had like a flurry of offense in the beginning, but after that, it kind of fell completely off the rail.
Big event. I know Saturn is on his mind, but I'm geared for Raven. Raven sets down, backs out. So now that you got to change a little bit. But you got to change in the heat of battle sometimes. That's what's happening right here.
A lot of times, the point of attack will dictate how much comeback you can make. And when it's your
Oh, he's mocking us. So that mocking is real, bro.
you can't come back as easily as you can if he maybe attacks a leg or an arm. And it remains to be seen how much impact
Hey, making sure the audio is good.
will have when this match is all over. But that time, all of a sudden, the
Tried. You know, sometimes
he is up top with Saturn now.
mocking is. Oh, okay. Don't run. Don't hit the cameraman. Y'all. They almost killed the
Saturn
cameraman.
on the outside. He falls.
Is he gonna go through that dive? Oh wow! You do not want to know why. Oh,
Hook him up. Crippler crossface.
crossface on the floor. One problem. You got 26,000 people out there.
send the block into play just like that.
Now let me ask a question. I know the WCW got it here for like NWO stuff, but
Loading.
I mean, come on now. Can anyone like help Benoit at all? Like right now?
As great an athlete as Benoit is, the numbers are too great. There's nothing he can do. And really, because of the rules,
I saw him also taking out everyone else for no reason.
I guarantee you, I was just getting ready to wonder what the fuck was going on. And right now, they need to roll him back in.
Why
They got him in a situation now with a
did he do that?
Go ahead.
You took out his whole crew for nothing, and you only got one man that you have to take out. So why did you do that? That was
right through Saturn.
cool, but like there's no need for it, cause yeah.
Now suplex, putting
That suplex time to die, bud.
To the top of the diving headbutt.
I believe so.
You gonna move quicker than this?
They made the play.
But why did you sweet out like did that whole thing and then he just walk.
Across the ring.
Now goes kick.
Fight everyone.
Here comes Riggs. See if
Why y'all going in one at a time? Y'all just gang up on like y'all been doing. Suplex to the outside and ow.
There you go.
Sick boy with midsection.
You gotta fight him.
Chris Benoit is
Hope he's
fighting
trying.
like here tonight.
Nope. He's dodging everybody like nope, and no.
Here's the showdown we've been waiting for months.
Go get him. Dang.
Hammer from the back.
Even flow. Dang.
Him on his head, spiked him with the DDT.
Oh gosh. Yeah, he planted him right on his head, yo. Ring the saddle.
His eyes.
Why didn't you just pin him after the even flow DDT?
Just an afterthought here. The DDT is putting out its own. Saturn defeats Benoit, but let me
You could have just pinned him after the DDT, man.
If the man took on his neck, he couldn't survive a DDT. Let's get the official verdict from David Kitchen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Saturn.
Okay. That was a solid match. That was alright.
But it was, I believe, maybe a master plan. I mean, working on the neck enough to the man up for the DDT? Maybe so. Benoit is out. As you see Raven kneel over a fallen Benoit.
Raven Flock versus Wyatt family, anyone?
Right on the head. I guarantee you.
This was stupid. You only had to take out one man. You didn't need to do that.